everything was wonderful. My final note before I'll take a couple questions, but I have to meet someone at 3:20 downstairs. Students want parents to be in control in the sense that they want to give ground rules. So many of the kids say, oh, you can't go to Gasparilla and drink. I wish my parents told me that. The kids whose parents don't let them do anything, and not control, but put restrictions on them, are honestly happier kids. Because what does that prove? It shows the parents care. And that's all the kids want. They push and push and push so that you will react, and that's all they want, is to show, positive or negatively, that you care. And by reacting, you care. And that's why they overreact. But I admire you for having had children. Maybe it wasn't a choice. And I don't know. I made the conscious decision. I think raising children is way, 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 way too hard. And I don't know who you turn to. Probably not me. Other than watching for 40 years, they will be wonderful. And when I actually work with half the people I taught, I swear. Most of them were Tampa Prep grads. Most were wonderful when they were here. Some were like, and they turn out unbelievably successful and amazing. And I'm like, you were a nightmare as a 9th grader, and how did you turn out so wonderful and fantastic? So, they will turn out good at the end, but, it's a matter of willpower. Who will live, you or them? And they probably will win, but hold out and they'll be wonderful. So thank you. If you have any. My kid doesn't do anything. What can I do? I don't know. Beat them, lock in the closet. I don't know. Any questions?
My daughter, she studies in her room, and she's a good student. She does well.
Fine.
That's
fine.
Okay.
We're only talking about the student who, we're talking D's here, C's, D's, and F's. And if you have F's, you got a problem. Because most likely you need 4 years of math and 4 years of English and a lot of language and that stuff. So if you're failing something, there needs to be an intervention. A D, you might want to intervene. C, think about it. Good grades, do your thing. Give them the independence. Because they have to own it. Your child must own their grades. Once they own it, they're golden. Yes.
And her study, it concerns me a little because she likes to listen to music when she's studying.
Here's my other thing. Learning style, which I didn't do. Here was the one that I'm going to do the reading stuff. This is absolutely not me. Where it says, let them walk around. Take frequent study breaks. Move around to learn new things. Work in a standing position, chew gum while studying, use bright colors to highlight reading material, dress up your workspace, listen to music while you study. Oh, MG, I could never do that. Skim through reading material to get a rough idea what it is about before settling down to read it in detail. So if they want to chew gum, roll on the floor, do whatever, and they make A's, more power to them. Let them do what they want to do. Today, every kid has to listen to music. It's called white noise. And without it, I don't think they can function in silence. Today is so that they need to have that. And if it works, we cannot impose the way we were brought up, which was, I had 4 channels on the TV as a kid. And now that we have 580,000 channels and everything else and iPods and video games and you name it, and we can text and we can do email. I have 4 screens at home in which I have my Facebook on one, I have the stock market on the other, and I have my work on one, and then I'll have my email on the other. And I'm like a little ADHD person. And I can multitask, and I'm very happy, and it doesn't bother me. My husband, a bomb can go off, and he doesn't hear it at all. And I'm like, hello? And then I do something, he goes, can you start all over again? I couldn't listen. And he's looking at me. So he focuses so hard that he can't even hear me. And I bet if anything's on, he doesn't hear it. Nothing. A word could go on, and if he was reading, he wouldn't hear it. So be thankful if they're on that wavelength, fine. To me, it's all about the results. And happiness is more important than anything. A happy child will make a good child. Okay? Good luck.